Hello, I just thought I would do a short video just about myself and about my love for Disney. So my name is actually Claire and I live in Scotland. The nearest city to me is Glasgow, but I live on the west coast. It's a little bit away from there. I always loved Disney, but my first trip to Walt Disney World was with my best friend in my early 20s in 1999.
Okay, well, we're here in Orlando in our lovely apartment. It is like fun. We're going to Disney World tomorrow for the first time ever. To Magic Kingdom. Very excited about it because we can't wait.
And I just absolutely loved it. I found the place so magical, and I love theme parks and attractions and thrill rides as it is. So the combination of this and the magic of Disney, it was just absolutely awesome. I do also love Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, mainly because their rides are so well themed and they have some amazing thrill rides there. I like to walk as much as I can, basically so that when I go back to Florida, walking around a theme park isn't so tiring, because you can't go from sitting behind the desk to walking around a theme park all day. Your legs would kill you. I just love the theming of Disney. I think it's so magical and it's so detailed. It makes you forget about everything that's going on in the real world, which is part of the attraction. It's just such a magical, happy place to be. It's just wonderful. Have I ever visited any other theme parks other than Walt Disney World? Yes, I have. Obviously Universal and Islands of Adventure. I have been to Disneyland Paris. I've been to Disneyland in California, in LA, only to the California Adventure Park. I didn't have time to go to Walt's Park, and I really regret that, and I really hope one day that I can get back to visit that park. I've also been to Universal Studios in Singapore. I've been to Alton Towers a number of times. I actually lived near Alton Towers when I was younger, so we went 2 or 3 times. And I've been to Thorpe Park near London. And I have also been to Canada, Toronto, to Wonderland, which has some amazing thrill rides. One thing I forgot to say is I've also been to SeaWorld in Orlando. I haven't been since 1999. You can't see and do everything when you go to Orlando. There's so much to do and see, so you have to choose what you want to do the most. I would like to go back because it looks like they've got some awesome attractions there. I've also been to Kennedy Space Centre twice, which I absolutely loved. I went in 1999 and then also in 2007. I would love to go back there one day. I did see the Space Shuttle launch in 1999, which was really very spectacular. What are my passions? Why do I do this? Well, obviously I absolutely love Disney theme parks. Like I said before, I just find that they are magical. I love the theming, I love the detail. I think it's so clever what they do with all the attractions and the rides and the parades, and the fireworks are just absolutely awesome. Nobody does fireworks like Disney. I absolutely love photography and I love videography and videoing things. And I love editing videos together, hence why I've got Disscot and I do all this. It's just one of my passions, which I love. To do the videoing, the editing, and combine it with the love of Disney is just obviously my passion. I also absolutely love to travel, and yes, Orlando, Florida would always be my #1 choice of holiday. However, there are loads of other places in the world that I'd love to see. I was lucky enough to go backpacking to Australia in my early 20s, and ever since then, the travel bug well and truly bit. Trips on my bucket list, if you like. There are many. I would absolutely love to do a Disney cruise around the Caribbean. I'd love to do an Adventures by Disney backstage magic tour around LA. They sound awesome. I'd love to go to Hawaii and stay at Atalani, or just go to Hawaii. I just think that looks lovely. I'd love to go to Alaska. I'd love to go to Iceland. I really want to see the Northern Lights properly. I have seen them in Scotland, but I think seeing them somewhere like Alaska or Iceland would be amazing. I'd love to go to the Maldives. It just looks so beautiful. I'd love to go back to Las Vegas, and I'd definitely like to go back to LA and spend more time at the Disney parks. I'd love to go back to Walt Disney World one point in the future and stay at the Grand Floridian. Just think that place looks awesome. I think I do when I'm out walking or I'm driving the car is I listen to podcasts from Florida or about Disney or Universal so I can pick up on all the latest information and top tips. I thought I would discuss my favourite things about Orlando, what I like to see and do. There are loads and loads and it's really hard to group this together and just say a couple, but here are some. My favourite fireworks show is Happily Ever After. The music and the theming is just so incredible and I just find it really emotional. It's a very magical fireworks show and you have to see it at least once. I have to be honest, try and fit it in a couple of times when I'm staying there. My favourite parade is the Magic Kingdom's Festival of Fantasy. Again, I just find this so magical. Magic Kingdom is slightly magical with the castle and all that sort of stuff. And to have a parade pass by and the happy music and the atmosphere, I personally love it. Okay, my favourite rides. This was really hard. I couldn't say what my favourite ride was. So there are a number and they're not all Disney, but the theming and the technology in some of the rides in Orlando is absolutely incredible, out of this world. And you can't describe it until someone's experienced it. They don't understand just how clever and amazing they are. And these are not in any particular order. These are just a couple of my favourite rides available at Universal, Islands of Adventure and the Disney park. So Flight of Passage at Pandora, Avatar and the Animal Kingdom. Wow, you're just speechless when you come off that ride. Nothing beats it. It is so clever and an absolute must. Even if you have to wait a long time to ride that ride, it is awesome. At Universal Studios, I've got 3 rides that I absolutely love that I cannot tell you what one is my favourite. I love them all for different reasons. Kong, Skull Island, Reign of Kong. It's so clever. It's the technology, it's just and the theming is just so clever. The Harry Potter rides in both Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. The Forbidden Journey and Escape from Gringotts. Absolutely awesome. I also love Harry Potter, but I think even if you'd never seen a Harry Potter film, you would absolutely love these rides because again, the technology is so clever. I absolutely love Hulk. It's a great thrill ride and I always ride it a number of times when I'm in Islands of Adventure. It's just a great buzz from the ride. I love Rollercoasters. That one is just awesome because it's so smooth as well and the speed it launches you. I also love Rock and Roller, so it's really hard, as I say, to whittle down to a couple of rides. And another ride that I absolutely love, which isn't a thrill ride, but it's Soaring. Soaring is awesome, it's so clever, it's so beautiful, and most ages can ride that ride, but I just absolutely love Soaring. I also love the theming of Frozen. I think it's so cute, the music's brilliant. There's just so many, I could go on and on, but I won't. The first time I went to Florida was in 1999 with my best friend. We went in July, roasting hot. Personally, I would never go back at that time of the year. I don't have children, so I can go when I want, really when I can get holidays from work. The second time I went was 2007 and we left at the end of April. That was a lovely time to go. Didn't find it was as crowded and it wasn't as hot or humid. The weather was just lovely. The next time I went was the end of September into October and that was in 2016. I loved it then, absolutely loved it then. Low crowds, nice weather and the Halloween and Food and Wine were on, which were great. We did meet Hurricane Matthew, however. That's a risk that you'll always take when travelling to Florida in hurricane season, and it runs for quite a large part of the year, so it's just a chance that you take. However, just to reassure you, Walt did choose Orlando in Florida for a reason, and that is that the hurricanes don't tend to hit full on there, so quite often you'll miss them, but you can't get the spot on every time. The most recent time I went to Florida was 2017. I went from the end of October into November for 2 weeks. and I really liked it. It was cooler. We needed a jumper a couple of times, but I really liked the weather. And the crowds were heavier. I would say was more crowded than 2016, but it was a different time of year. But I was there for Halloween and then the start of the Christmas festivities, which was pretty special. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you. Bye bye.